Bonjour, bonjour et bienvenue. Welcome back to FrenchSassyPeople.com. This will be another French grammar lesson about the verb avoir. My name is Herman. Je m'appelle Herman. I have the sense that to most of you, this lesson will feel like a déjà vu because in the previous chapter, we have studied avoir in the present of the indicative, le présent de l'indicatif, and we have studied avoir used in common French idioms like avoir faim, to be hungry, avoir soif, to be thirsty, etc. So if you feel like you have already mastered the topic, go ahead and skip to the next chapter, or if you would like to have a bit more knowledge of avoir, stick around and we will again study this very important French verb. So let's have a look at a few sentences using avoir. Elle a faim. Elle a faim. She's hungry. Elle a faim, which literally means she has hunger. Elle a faim. She has hunger. She's hungry. Nous avons soif, which means we are thirsty, but literally we have thirst. La faim means hunger. La soif means thirst. So in French we use nouns. Meanwhile in English we use adjectives. As you can see. Vous avez raison. Vous avez raison. You are right. Which in a literal term will be you have reason. You have reason. You are right. Vous avez raison. Now, j'ai besoin de vous. J'ai besoin de vous. I need you, which literally means I have need of you. J'ai besoin de vous. I need you. So here we have avoir conjugated in the present of the indicative, and avoir, as you can see, is quite important to describe various feelings, various sensations of feelings of lack when you have the need for something, or when you have a body need to be thirsty, to be hungry, etc., or to be afraid, some kind of sensation. So here is avoir conjugated in the present of the indicative. J'ai, tu as, il a, elle a, nous avons, vous avez, ils ont, elles ont. Again, j'ai, tu as, il a, elle a, nous avons, vous avez, ils ont, elles ont. As you can hear, we've mentioned that before, but there is here what we call the liaison. Between the S of the nous and the A of avant, we have to have the sound Z to make it flow, as if both words were connected. Nous avons. We have here also the Z sound. Vous avez, the Z sound. Ils ont, elles ont. All right? If you say nous avons, it sounds a bit clunky. So make sure to make a connection, use the liaison as it's called, establish the liaison, I can't spell anymore, liaison, la liaison, and this way it will flow better. Nous avons, vous avez, ils ont, elles ont. Now, this is the conjugation of avoir in the present of the indicative, le présent de l'indicatif. If you remember, we also studied some very common French idioms using avoir. Avoir faim, to be hungry. Avoir soif, to be thirsty. Avoir peur, to be afraid. Avoir besoin de, to need. Avoir froid, to be cold. Avoir chaud, to be hot, to be warm. Avoir honte, to be ashamed. Avoir sommeil, to be sleepy. You also have avoir besoin de, avoir envie de, avoir envie de. So to have envy of, to want something, to want something. Avoir envie de, to want or to feel like having something. J'ai envie de chocolat. I want some chocolate. I feel like having chocolate. J'ai envie de crème glacée. I want some ice cream. So avoir envie de, avoir besoin de, to need, to want. So these are some really cool French idioms using avoir, and we've already covered that in the previous lesson. Now, we have here a short quiz, not short actually, but a substantial quiz which will help you review avoir and some of the French idioms that we have studied so far. So if I say tu as de l'eau, so here a is conjugated with tu. Tu is the subject pronoun. You have water. You have some water. Tu as de l'eau. So go ahead and I would like you to use a conjugated form of avoir based on the subject pronoun. And so I made it into dialogues to make it more interesting. I gave it a conversational tone. Tu as de l'eau? Oui, pourquoi? Yes, why? J'ai soif. I'm thirsty. J'ai soif. So tu as de l'eau? Oui, pourquoi? J'ai soif. So you will come up with avoir in most cases. Number 2, they have food, and these are questions using avoir. So do they have food? They have food. What will be the conjugation of avoir that will match the subject pronoun L in the plural form? So you have to remember the correct conjugated form of avoir using L in the plural form, they. So L and conjugate avoir here in the present tense. De la nourriture? Oui, pourquoi? Now, how would you say we are hungry? We are hungry in French. Nous. So there must be here some French idiom involving avoir, and I hope you remember the expression for to be hungry. So go ahead and read the following dialogues and come up with avoir or with avoir as an idiom in most cases here, and write your answers down and post them in the French lab. Make a recording of these if you can, so that everyone can listen to your French pronunciations, and we can go over that together. Merci et à très bientôt. Au revoir. Bye bye.